Junior Maldonado has been doing an exemplary job as crew leader in the sanitation department. He has shown leadership and a can-do attitude throughout the winter. He has thrown trash and recycling routes when we are short of manpower, driven trucks to help out when needed, and consistently helped out the recycling crew leaders with coordinating the picking up of down routes. He has become a real motivator in sanitation, in dealing with personnel shortages, as well as going above and beyond to keep the city clean. He was nominated by Dave Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, next is Detective Steven Stonecypher. Detective Stonecypher. Detective Stonecypher was nominated by Councilor Jake Barrett and citizen Bob Murfitt, who joined us here today, where he's in the back. And this is from Bob Murfitt's letter to the editor. Quote, skating tonight at Clinton Square with Bhutanese refugees, my grandson Charlie, a young adult Bhutanese girl, and 4 boys had a ball. It was the little twins' first time ever skating. When we arrived, we were told that the rink was closed because they could not keep the snow off the ice. We were in the middle of a snowstorm and it was 6 inches deep on the ice. I explained that I was bringing these kids for the first time and they would be very disappointed. The rink master and the equipment folks actually opened the rink up just for us. A Syracuse policeman was present, and he joined right in helping the kids off with their shoes and on with the skates. It was a good time that these kids will never forget, and instead of being fearful of the police in their native country of Nepal, our blue pride showed them the humanity and friendliness that they never knew, a lifetime experience. The rink boss blew some snow off with a blower, and it was helped by the shoe equipment guy who shoveled a path around the rink. It was a beautiful moment, and it happened in Syracuse in the middle of a snowstorm. The police officer stayed with us outside the whole time. Detective Stonecypher was a great help. All the 3 workers were even helped the kids off with their skates and back on with the shoes. They were very patient. Ladies and gentlemen, are going the extra mile. And our final winner was nominated by Corey Driscoll, and that's Mary Jane Connor from Codes. Who doesn't think that Mary Jane goes the extra mile? Mary Jane is the go-to person in Codes. In fact, she's the go-to person in the city. She is always working to help everyone with a wide variety of issues, from unfit properties to illegal trash set-outs. Every spring, she works with neighborhood groups to address the issue of early brush set-outs, which, in the grand scheme of life and safety, may not seem significant, but to these hardworking neighborhood groups, it's a serious quality of life issue, and Mary Jane always treats it seriously and with professionalism. She is also a determined advocate for those in our community with physical or mental disabilities who are facing serious housing issues and need our help. She has worked on behalf of countless people to get them out of dangerous situations when, for one reason or another, they could not do it on their own. Because of her connections with other city staff, she is also known by other departments as someone who can help. This past year, Dave Davis from DPW notified Mary Jane of tenants living in a property without water for months. Mary Jane confirmed that one of the tenants was in a wheelchair and she arranged for code enforcement to site the property. She then reached out to Catholic Charities and Onondaga County Health Department to ask for their assistance. Due in large part to Mary Jane's efforts, the tenants are currently in the process of being relocated and the property has been declared unfit. Mary Jane is also tireless in her efforts to promote a supportive and welcoming work environment, which, by encouraging employee morale, ultimately helps our service to the public. A couple of times a week, you can count on Mary Jane to bake a cake to celebrate a birthday. Even when she's out sick, she manages to get the cake to the office to ensure that everyone feels acknowledged and that they are an important part of the office. She spruces up the office with seasonal decorations so that code enforcement is welcoming both to the employees and to the public. Whenever she learns about the passing of a family member or of someone in the office, Mary Jane always makes sure there is a card available for people to express their condolences, and she often will take donations to give to the designated charity. She has used creativity as well as her own time and money to find new ways to increase employee participation in the United Way campaign. She is a generous, thoughtful professional who cares a great deal about the city and its people. She is always willing to help people find the best resolution to their problem, even if it goes beyond the scope of code enforcement. She promotes a great image, and I am grateful to have her as a friend and colleague. No one in our office would know what to do without Mary Jane. Let me just add, nobody in our office, in the mayor's office, would know what to do without Mary Jane either. So ladies and gentlemen, Mary Jane O'Connor. Before we adjourn to cookies and juice and coffee, I just want to thank all of you for coming, and I think that you see that the 3 years that we had this quarter are really show 3 extraordinary services that we give to the people of the city of Syracuse. And I can tell you that all nominees bring this kind of uniqueness and compassion to the people of the city of Syracuse, and so I am thankful for all that you do every day that is both unsung and in these few moments that we have to sing your achievements. So thank you all very much. Thank you for coming, and please join us for juice, coffee, water, cookies, all that we have to offer. Thank you.